Hi, I'm Erin with Homeschool Connections, and if you are looking for a science course this fall for online learning, we have with us Kris Correira, who is going to be telling us about, in this short video, about bioethics and human dignity. Welcome, Kris.
Hello, how are you, Erin?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Tell me, this has one of those impressive titles for a high school science course, bioethics and human dignity. What is this all about? Tell me.
Right. So, as many of you know, I'm a physician assistant. I've got a lot of clinical experience, and I have a certificate in Catholic bioethics, National Catholic Bioethics Seminar.
Wow.
And this course, it's a science course because we do talk a lot about medicine and biotechnology. But it's very interdisciplinary because it's really an ethics course, and ethics, of course, is philosophy. And so, and there's a little bit of history thrown in there as well. And so what I'm really doing is exploring the sources of bioethics, the sources of our ethics, both. So we're going to look at the secular sources of ethics, but we're also going to look at the Catholic sources of bioethics and how we apply those to particular problems that are all around us in bioethics.
So this isn't just science. This is ethics and philosophy, and I'm guessing some logic in there and some, right? If you could say everything that it covers, if you want to put this on a transcript,
right?
What would cover besides science?
It's definitely science. It's definitely philosophy, and a little bit of history as well. So this course, the Bioethics and Human Dignity, is the 8-week foundation course, and then there's a 4-week seminar course that we now have. The classes are now 75 minutes, and the first one is based just on natural law. That first seminar, 4 weeks long of natural law. With those two together, you're going to have the tools to really approach any bioethics issue that from the Catholic perspective, but be able to do so in the public square to people who are not Catholic, who may even be atheists, and have tools to do that. If you're thinking about entering clinical medicine at all, or any kind of clinical field, this, you definitely, I confront this every day.
I was just going to say that you were thinking along the same track. I was going, because
sorry.
Who is this for? And what kind of person is this perfect for? And you just said anyone who's thinking of going into medicine in any way. So that could be anywhere from nursing to physician to EMS, right? Anything in those medical fields.
That's right. And anybody who's interested in pro-life advocacy in any way, shape, or form, because when you look at what hits the pro-life, it's all bioethics.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the ability, it's one thing to give the talking points, but when you have the ability to really articulate through natural law the reason why, why we should not do certain things,
right,
which is usually the case, as well as why we should do other things. That's what ethics is about. It's about right and wrong. It's our choices for right and wrong. And so bioethics applies that to any kind of medical treatment, biotechnology, and so forth.
So who's the perfect student? What is the student, a high school student coming into this course? What have they taken already, the prerequisites, if there are any, and where are they in their grade level? Who's the perfect student for taking this class?
Yes, there's no prerequisite for this for the foundation courses that are in this semester. Next semester, there'll be 3 more seminars, each one 4 weeks long. You have to have the 2 courses from this semester in order to do the
next semester.
This is very much that really takes a lot of reflective thinking, and a lot of discussion. So the foundation, 8 weeks, I'm giving a lot of the material. Again, it's flipped, meaning you're going to be doing reading and getting some lecture from me recorded ahead of time. And then when we hit the classroom, it's time to really discuss, what the concepts are, because they're somewhat meaty. And then the seminar is all about discussion. Now, for the foundation course, at the end, all the students are going to have a topic that they're going to pick related to bioethics, and they're going to give a 15-minute presentation before the class. So it's that kind of thing. Somebody that they're good at, they're interested in creating these presentations. They really, a lot of reflective thinking, very interested in understanding, sort of the fallacies of secular approaches to ethics, and learning more about our own very rich foundation that we apply as Catholics to bioethics.
So I'm hearing you say that it really doesn't matter what grade level the student is. They have to just be at that cognitive place, that higher level of, they like to think and reason and want to know more, right? So
yeah,
a ninth grader who can do that and a senior who can do that, but they have to have that ability to think deeply and have a high thirst for this kind of a thing.
Exactly. That really finds this stuff. It's not a passive course. It just can't be done passively. And it's something that it really moves you from the logic to the rhetoric stage. You're really going from that understanding, making the connections, to then having to be able to articulate it. You're really moving up into that rhetoric stage and the ability to make a good argument.
So it's not just knowing, it's
the
ability to go back and forth and really engage.
Yeah, we're really hitting on those higher learning skills. There's not a lot of courses that really can jump up into that level. And that's what I'm hoping to achieve here with this very discussion-based, and followed by the seminars afterwards, to really get students to apply and think and argue in the sense of being able to put together their ideas and discuss, something like abortion, something like assisted suicide, something like stem cell research, and the list goes on and on and on. Just pick up the newspaper, and I'll find you 3 or 4. So.
Right. So this is a really good critical thinking course, and something that's really going to, I'm thinking, prepare the student for college really well.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
A lot of times when students take these kinds of courses, when you get to college, you're like, oh, I could do that. That's easy. Right? Right. This kind of Socratic discussion and working through on this level already.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It gives them that platform off of which they can then, bring that skill into their college experience. So.
All right. So if I'm a parent, I'm watching this, and I have a student that I think would fit really well, or I know my student is interested in medicine or any of the healthcare fields or any of the ethics or philosophy fields, and you're thinking this would be a really great course that could cover a lot of bases. And, and with the science and a little history, like you said, and all the different, and philosophy.
Even a little apologetics too.
And apologetics, right? They're interested, they're here, and they're going, oh, I want to find out more. So where are they going to find information out about this course? Deeper information.
You mean other than on our website? Where at the Homeschool Connections?
The Homeschool Connections website, is it in the catalog for the live course?
It's not in the catalog because this was a later add-on. And so if you look at under my last name, or if you put in bioethics if you register for a live course, it will come up into the grid, particularly if you put bioethics in. Both the foundational course and the seminar should appear. Because they both have bioethics in the title. And, it'll start, this is actually the 10th. So it's Thursdays at 2:30 Eastern time. Right. And so it will start the 10th, and then it'll go for 8 weeks. And then immediately starting afterwards is the natural law seminar. And so that will take us through until the week after Thanksgiving.
So these courses are really a pair. They're a perfect set that will take care of your whole semester, right?
That's right. That's right. They're registered differently because the seminar is really very discussion based. The whole thing. And so I don't know if people may find, well, they want to be exposed to the foundational stuff, but maybe they're not ready for the real deep discussion part. So as they say, there's 3 more seminars next semester, same time slot, so that we can just continue to keep applying those principles.
I love that. I love that because you can just say that's the time of day and week that we're going to do this course, and it's that way the whole year. Perfect.
Is it Thursday at 2:30? It's time for bioethics.
That's right. That's right. That slot is just roped off for the whole year right there. All right.
That's right.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, I'm really excited about this course and you teaching this course with your amazing background, working in medicine and being able to bring your expertise to the students, for parents who are watching, to be able to get this kind of a topic with someone who's living and breathing this every day. It's just so invaluable. So if you're interested in this course, you see that all through this, there's been a little scroll below that talks about where to go. That is where Kris was saying the sign up area. It's homeschoolconnections.gosignmeup.com, and you're going to search under bioethics or Kris's name and be able to find that course. And on that page, you'll see what's laid out every single week and what's covered every single week, right? As well as a little write-up and the exact dates to make sure it fits in your schedule.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all there.
It's all there. So thank you, Kris, for taking this time. Thank you all for watching, and watch for more of these updates, fall updates, so you can see what's open still. I know with the world as it is, there are, many of the courses are filled already. So we wanted to bring to you these special updates to know which courses have openings and how it would fit with your student and learning. So thank you, Kris.
Thank you, Erin. This has been great.
Thank you. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Yes, we will. Absolutely. I know. Excellent.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Take care.
You too.